Hello everyone. As you might have guessed, we are currently at the construction site and we finally received the long-awaited keys to our house. The construction took a very long time, a whole 2 years, and it's still not completely finished. If you're interested, join us for a tour. For those who didn't watch the previous video, this is our half. To understand where our neighbors are, look at the windows. Ours are open on the first floor, while the neighbors are closed. This black door also leads to a neighbor's place. We have a square house, and each of us got our own corner. We've already moved in, but as you can see, the work around the house is not yet complete. The territory is not landscaped, terraces are not ready, and so on. Let's go, I'll show you the common areas. Each apartment has its own garbage bin, which helps to avoid confusion and disputes about where to dispose of trash. Here's the trash that is not for sorting. And over there is the sorted trash. We have a large garbage container for 4 houses, and a smaller one for non-sortable trash for each house. There's also a communal container for organic waste. Let's move on. This entire area is the land backyard of our neighbor. A fence is planned to be installed here to demarcate the backyards. That's their backyard, over there. People have a smaller backyard. This neighbor's backyard is smaller than that of another neighbor, which naturally affected the purchase price of the house. Considering that land in Munich is expensive, this also influenced the overall cost of the apartment. On the other side of the house are the entrances of 2 other neighbors. As you can understand, to get to our front door, we need to walk around the house. Such is the backyard of another neighbor, located next to ours. Well, now let's take a look inside our house. Let's go inside. This is what our finished house looks like. We are currently in the hallway, where we will soon place furniture for storing outdoor clothing. Right at the entrance, there's a guest toilet. We have already brought some things, as we needed to move in quickly, so the moving process is underway. Now, we are in the main hall, where our kitchen will soon be. The kitchen has already been delivered, and it will be installed in 2 days. The kitchen set, which we have already discussed, will soon be placed here. Here we will have a table, a TV, and here we will have relaxation zone with a sofa, chairs, and poofs. The layout of the relaxation area is very convenient and well thought out. I really like that. There's a toilet nearby, but it's not too close to the kitchen. This is convenient, especially if you have a party or need to quickly use the toilet. You won't have to go through the entire apartment. I also like the location of the kitchen. It's not right at the entrance door, which is an excellent design and layout decision. Here we have a backyard. A terrace. The terrace is not yet finished. From this side, we will be able to go out onto the ground. Our backyard is already marked on the ground. Here we will have a terrace. We will access the terrace through that door. But right now, it's cluttered here, so I can't show it. When the terrace is ready, I will definitely make a separate video to show what it looks like. Now, let's take a look at the lower room. We already have some furniture, because our son is very eager to move in. So we have started to move things. We live very close to our new house, so we were able to carry some items by hand, which is why we didn't stop him. That's the reason. So this room will be our hobby room. Here, we plan to install a screen for viewing with seating arranged in front of it. There will be an opportunity to sit and watch. We also want to create a video game room here, a space for all kinds of entertainment. A mini home theater, or let's say a party room. Additionally, the lighting fixtures upstairs are not yet completed. We're planning to install ceiling lighting. They left us these pipes, which, as per the contract, were supposed to remain, but we want to encase them in a soffit because, naturally, they are not very aesthetically pleasing. We plan to do the same with these pipes. This room here is called the tech room, a utility room, where everything is located. Water heating, floor heating, and here we will have our washing machine. Essentially like a smart home. This is where all the filters are located. Those who have heard about, know about, or have been to Munich know that our water here is very mineralized. Therefore, we installed additional filters because there is a lot of calcium and salts in the water, making it similar to mineral water, but it leaves unsightly marks on tiles and glass when you shower, so it was better to install a filter. And, after all, a person doesn't need that many minerals. Here is the main central heating system. You can see how the floor heating temperature is set. As you've noticed, we're going to go upstairs, and I'll show you again. Our floors are heated with water. We don't have radiators or batteries, nothing like that. It's very convenient. You just click and set it. You can also adjust the water temperature here, not just for the floor, but the water in general. Everything can be fully controlled with just this one box. There's also a QR code and a program for more adjustments. I'm not too knowledgeable about technical stuff, so I can't explain in detail. Yes, I'm not very tech savvy. My husband handles that. So if there are any questions, I can ask him and then respond in the comment. Well then, let's go on, and I'll show you our bedroom. By the way, for those who have been following, we used to have a temporary staircase, but now, as you can see, we've installed a full staircase made of natural wood. Therefore, there are these natural variations in the wood, but that's typical for natural wood. Now we are on the second floor. Here's the main bathroom and 2 bedrooms, both for children. In this room you can see what I mentioned earlier. We don't have radiators or batteries. Nothing of the sort. The floor is entirely heated, making the room very warm. You can adjust the temperature here as well, not just downstairs. This is how you can completely turn off the floor. This way you can set the temperature that you established below. Also, we have these blinds, standard in Germany. I'll show you now. If you want to sleep during the day and don't want the light to disturb you, we can close these blinds. Once we close them, the room becomes completely dark. I think it's a very convenient system. It also helps to retain heat when it's cold outside. You close it, and like in a thermos, the heat doesn't escape through the windows. In the corridor, the heating is the same, fully heated, and the entire house is heated with water. As for my son's room, it has 2 windows, both equipped with blinds. As per the standard here, windows that reach down to the floor must have protective barriers to prevent anyone from accidentally falling out. Everything is very well thought out and excellently executed. I am incredibly pleased with how it's been done, including the quality of the work and materials. Our main bathroom is not completely finished yet. There are still some things to do. There's also more to be done here, including installing a glass door, which is currently missing. They also installed USB outlets for us. Now let's go. I'll show you the master bedroom and the parents' floor. It turned out to be quite spacious, with the total area including the bathroom being around 22-24 square meters. We have our little corridor here. When you close the door, it becomes a separate space. We plan to place a wardrobe in this niche. Let's go. I'll show you something and explain why. As the room has such a layout with this kind of ceiling, it makes sense to use this large, tall niche for a custom-made wardrobe with pull-out shelves. To have a wardrobe custom-made. This room is huge. Here we plan to place a bed. And from it you get this wonderful view of the road. This roughly will be the view from the bed. We have an additional window here for ventilation. Which is very convenient. It allows for airing out the room without needing to open the larger windows. I've shown this in a video before, I believe, not sure if anyone has seen it. Our windows are like this, and placing a work desk here in the summer would be wonderful. The other window opens in the same way, fully. We also ordered these unusual double windowsills. There was supposed to be a small windowsill, and instead of a large lower one, there should have been a niche. But instead, we decided to add another windowsill to make the ceilings even. The additional windowsill looks much better than a transition on the wall. It seemed more practical to us. Then there's our separate private bathroom, connected to the master bedroom. We custom designed an additional raised area for a continuous shower space from end to end. We plan to install a glass panel for the shower without doors, just a simple glass partition. The window here is of the same type as in the living room, designed for ventilation, exactly identical. This is how our upper floor turned out, like a hotel suite. There's a large room with a spacious corridor and a fairly large bathroom. We don't have a bathtub as such, just a shower. But if desired, one could use a bathtub on the lower floor. This is an overview of our house, our construction project. We've finally reached the end of the building process, which took a long time. As you can see, it's still not completely finished. I will definitely make a video later to explain all these nuances, a lot of things worth knowing about when you start building a house in Germany. There are many unpleasant aspects related to the construction company. I will definitely record all of this when I have the time. I also plan to make a video about our kitchen. which is still being finished, to tell you about it. And I plan to cover the German appliances we will be buying, like meal. If anyone is interested, I will film that as well. But for now, that's all. If you're interested, if you have any questions, or if there's anything you'd like to point out, please write to me. I would be happy to respond. Bye for now.